I'm 115 days in now. 115 days of semen retention, and I'm being forced against my will at this point to be locked in. Like, you don't have a choice. The energy that you have within you doesn't allow you to make the wrong choices anymore. It doesn't allow you to do all the bad habits that you used to do. Not at all. No matter how much you might want to do those things, or how much you might want to just, have a chill day. Just ease back, kick back, relax, You've done enough for a week. Let's just chill. No, it doesn't allow you. It forces you to just keep on going. And the longer that you go along the streak, the more you just feel that. And I mean, that has its pros and cons. It depends what you are doing this for. For me, I'm using this as a tool to change my life. I'm using semen retention as a tool to change my life, giving myself all of the energy that I need, all of the energy that is required for me to transmute that and create something beautiful with my life. So that is helping me, that is guiding me along the path. But it causes a lot of friction as well. You're going to start to just have a lot of friction with everyone. You can't stand anyone. You can't just be around people that you used to be around anymore. You can't just laugh about, little things that are just so insignificant and so unfunny, but you used to just laugh to cater to everybody else, to make them feel good, to make them feel happy. But you don't care anymore. You don't do that anymore. You don't do that catering stuff anymore. You're just like you get to a point in this journey where you just overall have had enough. You had enough of everything. And the only things that you can focus on is your path, the path that you are currently on right now. Whatever your dreams are, whatever you're chasing on this journey, that is the only thing that you can focus on. And everything else, you can give a fuck about. You can give two fucks about. You do not care. And if you're somebody that, has a lot of friends and likes to be around a lot of company and all this stuff, it's going to be real strugglesome for you. Extremely strugglesome. Because you get to a point where you just can't relate to anyone anymore. And it's almost like sad to say, but you cannot relate to anyone. And you just gotta still try to pretend to fit in. But I mean, with me personally, I see it as I never fit in. I never fit in it. And at no point in my life did I feel like, oh yeah, I belong here. I'm supposed to be here. I never fit in. So why would I try to start that now? I used to always just pretend and cater to people because I thought it was just the right thing to do. I thought that, maybe I could just fit in with them. Maybe if I make them laugh, if I make them happy, maybe they'll accept me. Which maybe can work, but it won't make you fulfilled in any way. So you're going to probably have to be alone. Extremely alone, and be okay with that. Because right now, all I want to do is just be alone, be by myself. I don't want anyone around me. I don't want to talk to anyone about a whole lot of nothingness. I don't care who it is. I don't want to talk to anyone. I just want to be within my own mind and let that flow and unravel the way that it should. But everyone's going to try and just interrupt that and intersect that. They know what they're doing. They're draining your energy. And they know it deep down. They want your energy. Your energy gets more and more precious. So everyone wants your presence. It's a double-edged sword. The more energy you have, the more people that are going to want to be around you, but you're not going to fucking want to be around anyone. And I have a lot of energy, but also have a lot of fucking anger. Like, from the second I wake up, yeah, I have my days where I'm happy, where I'm just like real in equilibrium. And those days, usually, I'm not around anyone. Those are usually the days that I'm off and I'm by myself, I'm all alone. Those are the best days. Because when I'm around too many people and too much energy is just bouncing off each other, too much of the negative energy is just bouncing off of each other, man, it's fucking draining. It is fucking draining. All people do, all everyone fucking does is complain and bitch and moan about their situation, about what's going on in their life. They just want to talk about them. They just want to, try to have you agree with whatever the fuck they're saying. Like, that's all people want to do. They just want to talk about themselves. But just like, bro, that shit is, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck, like, you get to a point in this journey where you just want to start telling people, shut the fuck up. Oh man, I was dealing with someone at work yesterday and he was just doing the dumbest shit ever. Yeah, I straight up told him, like, what the fuck are you doing, man? This is your first day here. Like, I was just so fucking confused. I've never even fucking seen him in my life. And he's just like on his phone, just like smoking on shift, just like doing the most ignorant shit. And I'm just like, man, I need to evolve past this place. Like, there's some good people here, but the entire energy of it is just this draining energy, this draining enigma that I can't be involved with anymore. And I just have to trust within my balls to, take that leap and just leave it behind and get in more of a just positive environment. Even if I don't make as much right now, I have to trust within my balls. I have to trust and not fear and just go for it. Because it'll all work out. I'm on simmer attention. Luck is on my side. Everything is on my side. Everything goes my way. So I have nothing to fear. But I almost can't handle it at all anymore. I can't handle people. Right? If I'm obstructed from my routine of just for my goals right now are just getting the best physique ever for me, like growing a lot of muscle and all that, and YouTube. Those are the only things that I wake up and just think about and get really excited for. Right? That's all that is on my mind 24/7. Like, I love making these videos. And I love, training and just revolving my whole day around that and eating and, really doing the right things to push myself forward for once, And when I'm obstructed from that, when I miss a meal or I'm not getting in the right type of food, the quality food that I need, man, I start to get angry. I start to get really fucking frustrated because I can't like go against any of my promises anymore. Like, that's so beyond what I am now that anytime I just deviate from the path even a little bit, I get real fucking hard on myself, which is a good quality, which is a really good thing because it keeps me on point, it keeps me in check. But man, it is sometimes real fucking tiresome. Especially when you're just dealing with fucking people all the time. Dealing with people's problems. Helping them out all the fucking time. And like, the thing is, you get nothing for it. You get nothing in return. All you get is your energy taken, to be honest. And it sucks because like, you try to just do the right thing and be a good person and be kind and do all this stuff. But it's just like, everybody abuses that. Everybody will abuse your kindness and step all over you, walk all over you. So you got to get to a point where you just say fuck it and just I can't be this kind anymore. And that's something I'm kind of figuring out now and really like struggling with, because deep down I don't want to be a fucking asshole because I know how it feels to be surrounded by fucking assholes and dickheads all the fucking time. And I don't want to turn into that for somebody else. But at the same time, if I don't do that, people are just going to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Which I can't allow, Because then people just start disrespecting you and try to belittle you for no fucking reason, to try to one-up you. They see you doing better, they feel you doing better, and they try to bring you down. Along this journey, almost everyone will try to just drag you down and tear you down. And you cannot let it affect you. You cannot let it, really ruin your day, ruin your week, ruin whatever. Just don't let it affect you. Just ignore it as much as you can, because this is what I've been doing. Just ignore it as much as you can and keep pushing forward. And it will just work out well for you if you do that. You have to ignore everyone. You can't cater to people's, likes or this or that. The thing is, you can't make everyone happy at all. This is something that, I thought that I could maybe do, is just make everyone happy. Oh yeah, everyone could just be no one's ever going to just be happy. Everybody just fucking wants more and more and more. They're gonna want more out of you. They're gonna want more out of a situation. They're never going to be fucking satisfied. So don't ever try to just please people and make them happy. Only try to make yourself happy. Please yourself. And then if you attract good people around you, yeah, you can be kind to them and all that, but don't be kind to the wrong fucking people. Because these people will drain you. These people will take away from your fucking energy. And you get to a point, at least for me, where I had enough of it all. I'm just tired of it all, And, I don't want to sit here and complain and bitch and moan and cry about all of my fucking problems. But I'm just trying to explain to you guys, this is something you might experience along the way. And just know it's normal. You're going to encounter friction. But don't let it deviate you from your path, Because otherwise, this journey is incredible. This journey is epic. And I should expect people to try to drag me down. But it will only make me stronger. It will only make me move towards the right direction even more. I'm giving it a couple months and I'm moving the fuck out of my state. I can't live here anymore. This whole just area where I've lived at my whole life is just draining. Just memories of just my past and my childhood. I cannot be here anymore. And I can't be somewhere where people can just easily access me. Oh bro, just come over. Oh bro, let's chill, let's hang. No, fuck all that. I'm on a fucking mission. I can't do that. And then if I tell you no, you get all bitchy and moany. It is what it is, man. If you don't want to rock with me, if you can't understand me, then so be it. I'm tired of trying to explain myself. I'm tired of trying to always be the good fucking guy. I'm so fucking tired of it. They always say how does the saying go? You live long enough to see the hero turn into the villain. I don't know, some bullshit like that. But that's really some true shit, man. Because you can save so many people. You can be so kind. You can help everyone. But they're always going to want more. They're never going to be satisfied with what you give them. They're going to want more out of you, and more and more and more, until you cannot take anymore. And then you just say, you know what, fuck you. This time around, I'm not going to save you. And then they freak out because that's what you always used to do. That was your standard. But no, not anymore. I'm not here to fucking save anyone besides myself. I fucking don't care anymore. I used to really, really care, but I don't anymore. And it's it's kind of bittersweet. It's like a beautiful goodbye to my old self, you know? I'm really just getting rid of who I was, like, completely. And it's sad in a way because, I have a lot of good memories with my old self, but it's time to make new ones with who I am now, who I've actually became. Because I'm not who I was anymore. And I have to understand that and leave that all behind. And that's okay. Like that's how you evolve. That's what evolution is all about. Turning into something new. Finding new people now along your new journey. People that can actually understand you now. Because right now, at my current point in life, I don't know a single person in my real life that would really just understand me. I'm not here seeking to find that, but it's just something that I have to realize and realize I can't be around just normal people anymore. People who are drained, people who love to party, people who just have sex all the time, people who just act on all their impulses and, can't control their appetite and just all these sorts of things. Wants to just gamble all the time and do all these terrible habits and can't control themselves. I can't be around those people because they will bring you down and, make you feel like you are fucking insane for, kind of being normal. Like, I feel like I'm the normal one, but because everyone is seemingly not normal, I feel like a fucking outcast. I feel crazy. I feel insane all the time. I feel like I don't feel like relatable to fucking anyone. Everything that everybody talks about, I can't relate to. Everything that everybody watches, I can't relate to. I only selfishly care about myself and my own goals. And, people don't see their life like that as well. And that's fine. But I do. And I just need to keep on doing what I'm doing and get better and better and better and just keep on pushing. Because there's so much friction, man. There's so much friction. And this could even get you thinking to a point where you kind of go back to your old habits, or you really try to, and then you try to go back to your oldest worst vice, which was the hub or talking to women, and then just letting it all go, which I can't get to that point. I have to just distract myself from that in that moment in time and just move on, carry on, and just keep on pushing. Keep doing the things that I'm doing. Keep doing the things that I have been doing and just keep pushing forward. That's how I'll win in the end. And maybe when I'm at the end point, people will understand. But maybe they won't understand more. Maybe they'll just think I got lucky. And then they'll keep on, asking me for more favors and more this and more that, because they know I have more energy. I have more things that can help them. I have more material things, So obviously, right, I could just help them. So it's frustrating, man. How people just how a lot of people just treat each other. Everyone just talks shit about each other behind people's backs. I almost have zero hope in humanity in general, to be honest. I used to really want to believe in humanity, and humanity was righteous. Humanity had hope. Humanity had the opportunity to overcome anything, which a select few individuals do. And there are hero archetypes, but for the most part, most people do not. Most of humanity is just absolutely fucked. Just absolutely fucked. fried from social media, fried from the foods that they eat. And then they can't even come to the conclusion that they are the problem. So then they blame everything else. They blame the government, they blame their friends, their family, their situation, where they were born, whatever. They blame everything but themselves. On this journey, you will not fucking relate to anyone anymore. And that is okay. That is something that you just have to understand and kind of get used to and kind of get like comfortable with the idea of that, and get comfortable with just being alone. It doesn't mean you're lonely, it just means you're alone. Be able to talk to yourself, be able to be with yourself and, enjoy your energy, enjoy your state of focus. Because that's how you could actually build something in your life. If you are in a place where you are alone, you're at an advantage. Don't look at that as, a bad thing. Look at that as a great opportunity. You have all the time in the world now to just focus on you without anyone's judgment, without anyone's this input and that. You can truly just do whatever you want to do, chase whatever you want to chase without anyone judging you, without anyone telling you that you can't. Being alone can sometimes be your greatest, friend. It helps you be locked in. It helps you really uncover who you are. But that's why I love semen retention, man. Because it rebounded me to everything I was ever supposed to be. It reminded me of who I was, reminded me of everything that I wanted to accomplish. And now I'm just doing it. Now I'm just doing it without any fucks given, without any, there's a lot of friction, of course, but I don't fucking care. I just keep on trudging through like I've done my entire fucking life. And I know how this turns out. I've already seen it. Semen retention just, it makes you stay completely locked in. It doesn't allow you to go back to your old vices no matter how much you want to. It doesn't allow you anymore. You get real frustrated when you go off your path, but you get right back to it, right away, immediately. You wake up and you just want to start going and just start doing things. And then you just, as the days go by, and they just unravel and just keep on going, I just genuinely get better and better and better with who I am, with what I'm doing. I just get better. I feel better, and I have to suppress my anger a bit and really transmute that into something great, because otherwise I'm gonna fucking crash out, man, on one of my coworkers and get fired, which honestly doesn't even sound that bad right now. But I just gotta stay focused, stay locked in, that's the easy part. Being locked in is the easy part at a certain point, but anything that disrupts that is just the not easy part. That's the frustrating part. That's the part that you just need to get away from as soon as you possibly can. Because I know I'm going to go much deeper into this journey. So as soon as I can, I just have to completely change my environment, completely change my job, completely change, where I'm living, and be myself. And fully be myself at all times. Because I can't, play a character anymore. I walk around people and my presence is different. It's not like it was a couple months ago. I'm more stern. I'm more just like, why are you talking to me kind of energy. Okay, man, shut the fuck up. They could read it on my face and they skedaddle, man. But I just gotta keep on pushing. 115 days on this fucking journey. For all of you who've just started and have been locked in for a little bit now, just keep on fucking pushing and if you get into any friction with anyone, you know, around you, just remember why you're doing it. You know, you can't go, but there's no going back. You can't go back to your old life. Just keep pushing forward. Just push past this. It may take a little bit. You got to be a little bit patient. But maybe within a couple months, 6 months, a year from now, you can be in a totally different situation. So please just keep pushing, okay? Love you guys. As always, Story.